welcome to Service for the Community. I'm your host, Lauren Culver, and today we have three special guests with us. First, we have Bart Clark from the Rotary Club, Erin Holmes from she's the teen librarian from Clarkston Independence District Library, and she will be talking with us about a project that they are working on with the Optimist Club. And we have Alan Partington from the Optimist Club. So thank you guys all for coming on today and getting us updated on what's going on around town. Okay. So first off, Alan, how did Friendly Forest go?
Yes, the Friendly Forest. That's a program that the Optimist Club kind of took over, working with the Parks and Recreation a few years ago. That program was about to go away, and we kind of offered up some help. And our help is basically providing some kids from the high school club, the junior high clubs that we have in the schools to be in costume and give out candy to the kids. It's a program that's been going on in Clarkston for quite a while. I think we could see some of the pictures. I'd like to show you kind of a little bit of what went on. It was the last weekend. And it was pretty cold there.
It looks chilly.
And here's kind of the entrance where we take tickets, and then they go along a path and meet some of these characters, and a lot of these are our high school kids dressed up, as you can see. And generally, they seem to have a really good time. They get a lot of candy, of course. And at the end, we have some wagon rides, actually, for the kids, and that you can see. And they get a chance to take a little ride around, and we have with our yesteryear's tractor club, and also the volunteers at the end. The Optimist Club feeds them after they're done, because they've been out in the cold all day. So we provide them some food. So I think it's great. And this year they sold out the event. In fact, we had people coming up that. They sold like 90 tickets on the day of the event, and then when that ran out, they ran out of space because they spaced people out so we don't get too many around. And yeah, it was very successful. So
awesome.
It was a very good event.
That's exciting to hear. Well, Bart, tell us what's going on with the Rotary Club.
Well, the Rotary Club, as you know, has been around since 1940. We had our 75th anniversary event just last summer. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Our club gets involved in a lot of things. We support Shoes for Kids program for 450 or so local children, needy children, who give them hats, shoes, and gloves. We sponsor, provide funding for Rotary's effort to eradicate polio. We provide scholarships, we sponsor incoming foreign exchange students and sponsor our students going overseas. So if anybody's interested in doing that, the time is getting close to make your move. So look on the Rotary website and you'll find out how to find that out. Now our big fundraisers are a wine tasting in the fall wine tasting, and we also do sell Goodfellas newspapers in November along Thanksgiving. And those two are big ones. Now the wine tasting is kind of cool. It's be held at Bordine Nursery, and it'll be Thursday, October 29th. That's next week.
Next week.
Starts at 6:30 and goes to 8:30. You'll have wines from all over the world, and about a dozen local restaurants provide food. So for the rock bottom bargain basement price of $40 per head, you can get dinner, you can get fine wines, and you'll be one of about 300 or 400 people that'll be there milling around enjoying themselves.
Wow.
Now this year, there's Rotary, as I say, Rotary International has been supporting efforts to eradicate polio for the past many years. And the Clarkston Rotary Club also sponsors that and helps with that. There's been a milestone reached just recently. The entire continent of Africa has now been declared polio-free.
Wow.
And that is a monumental achievement.
There
are now only 2 countries in the whole world that in which polio is still endemic. That's Afghanistan and Pakistan. And the political climate in those 2 nations has made it difficult to get involved. But Rotary International provides funding for this. We work with the World Health Organization and local governments to provide the vaccine for children and people to immunize them from polio. Now, because we've achieved this fairly significant milestone of having Africa now totally polio-free, Rotary International is sponsoring a torch, similar in nature to the Olympic torch. And it's going to go from club to club all around the world.
Wow.
And it is in Michigan now. Right now it's in Michigan. And it will be turned over from the Rochester Rotary Club to Clarkson Rotary Club at the wine tasting. It's going to be a big event. Jim Tedder, our state representative, will be there to say a few words and officiate. And the Rochester Club will turn it over to our polio chairman, Mike Spillum. So it's going to be great. If there's still time to buy tickets and come see this event and enjoy the wine tasting, $40 a head, $50 at the door. You can also buy them online for the first time. You get food, you get wine, and you get to see a real important milestone in our efforts to eradicate polio.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned we can purchase tickets online. Where can people go?
Go to clarksonrotary.org online,
Okay.
and you'll see links there that'll take you to a way to purchase tickets. You can see it on the screen there. How to purchase the tickets online, and you take that receipt to the door and get your ticket.
Perfect. Perfect.
It's a great deal. First time we've done that, to see how successful the online sales are.
Yeah. I have a feeling it'll do pretty well.
I think so.
Everyone's doing
I think so,
everything
too,
online
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the update, Bart.
You're welcome.
So then, Alan, tell us a little bit more about the writing program.
Right. I've had through the Optimist Club for the last couple of years. We've run some writing programs with at the middle school. It kind of started because we have a high school essay contest, and I kind of thought that maybe some other schools should get involved. So we brought it down to the middle school level, and having a little bit of a writing contest there every year. I mean. Then I thought maybe we should have another program, like some kind of a club or something after school. And I was talking to Julie Meredith at the library, and about maybe getting some help with getting a writer to come talk to the kids and things like that. And she suggested that maybe we should do it with the library. And it seemed like a great idea. So we've kind of started a partnership with Clarkston Independence District Library, and started the middle school writers group. So in fact today I have Erin Holmes here, who I'd like to have her tell us a little bit more about what's been going on. There she is on the screen. That's one of the books that we're giving to the kids just so they can write it, keep their writing in.
Perfect.
And so Erin, why don't you tell us a little bit more?
Sure, thank you. Well, I was thrilled when Alan presented this to the library. We're always looking for really new, dynamic, and diverse programs, especially for middle school, junior high, and teens at the library. And what an amazing opportunity to really, focus on these young writers who maybe don't have an environment that they feel comfortable writing in. So we wanted to offer them a space that they could do that freely, and not just encourage it, but nurture their writing, their passion for writing. So far we've had, I believe, 3 meetings so far. Yeah, we've had 3 meetings so far, and it's been amazing. It's not just the enthusiasm that these young writers have, it's the talent. I mean, they are so talented, and to listen to them read their stories and share their work with us has just been incredible. And we're encouraging more people to participate. So we've got teen volunteers from the library's Teen Lead program who have come in to help, as well as to be mentors. And in addition to writing and throwing around ideas with one another, we also talk about our favorite books and authors and just anything and everything that interests them and can help them with writing and whatnot. So in addition to actually coming to the club to write, we're hoping to get local authors. We're hoping to do Skype interviews with some of their favorite authors. And NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, is coming up in November, so next month. So we're hoping to do something kind of interesting and fun with that to encourage them to do that, as well as looking into ways to get them published, and just any way to create an environment that really nurtures their love for writing.
That's cool.
It's so fun. Our next meeting is actually next Tuesday, October 27th, from 6 to 7 at the library, and all of our other dates are up We have flyers in the library and up on the library website. So
Perfect. So if they want to learn more, they can go on to the library's website.
absolutely, yep. Just through our events calendar, it has that information on there.
Wow. Well, that sounds really like a really fun group. I wish I was around when I was around that age. I loved writing like stories or whatever. So that's really cool.
Their talent, seriously, is unbelievable.
It just
It's
amazed
insane.
me when I see these kids. They come in, some of them came in with whole books full of writing already.
Wow.
And they were even willing to read to us and things like that, some of the things they've written. So we'd like to see more middle school and probably eighth graders too that would like to
Absolutely.
come out and to this. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to share before we wrap things up from the Optimist, Library, or Rotary?
Well, just to encourage people to come out and support the local Rotary Club. We do an awful lot for the community, and we also support the Rotary Internationals project. So we're a good group. And if you want to come out to the wine tasting on October 29th, you will have a good time, almost guaranteed.
Perfect. How can you not with
How
wine?
can you go wrong, right? And again, let me emphasize the milestone that Rotary International has achieved of helping to eradicate polio in almost the entire world.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'd like to mention a couple of things. The service clubs in town, I think, get along pretty well, and we kind of work with each other as much as we can. It's really good. I mean, for example, the Optimists do the OptiSocks for your shoe and boot drive, and in fact, the the Rotary president was at our meeting last Wednesday, and Joel DeLong. So we're kind of, it's a good thing. I'm not sure that's true in every community where they get along that well. One other thing I'd like to mention is I know the Optimist Club every year, and we're doing it again this year, has put together, we get a list from the schools, a school I think in town, and of what some of the kids need, and there is a great need in Clarkson. And actually we put a list together, and people will buy actual items like maybe a sweatshirt, or some kids even ask for toothbrushes and things like that last year. And again, I think the Rotary is giving out that, right? At the shoe and boot drive, giving out
wow.
toothbrushes, things like that. So there is a great need in town. So during the holiday season here, think about that. If you could help us with our programs, help Rotary, help who is ever doing things to do something for that.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, yeah, thank you everyone for coming on and giving us all an update. And that will do it for this edition of Service for the Community. Thank you for watching.
Oh,